Shalom, everyone, and peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. And as usual, our topic is about the wicked. Shalom, everyone, and peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. And as usual, our topic is about my voice was coming back, so I muted the microphone. Um, we will start with the funny, and then we will go to the serious. The funny is SNEAKO. You know, SNEAKO, after he's been exposed to be a gay by Andrew Titz, who is a gay too, obviously. Uh, this guy, he decided to do some PR, public relationship, to protect himself and his dignity. And after they publish his pictures naked, and obviously you can tell this guy is wicked. Uh, and then Andrew Titz, he said what he said about
There
him.
was a streamer, I think everybody knows who I'm talking about, who was obsessed with me. If I got a girl's number on Fresh and Fit, he tried to do the same thing. Every single thing I did, he copied verbatim. He tried to be me, literally be me. He was obsessed with me. And I thought he just wanted to be famous, and that turned out to be a home.
Yeah, he's obsessed with him. Now, you know, first of all, why in the world anyone want to be obsessed with this guy unless he is wicked, right? I mean, you have to be wicked to be obsessed with a wicked man. And here, you know, this guy he started talking about how SNEAKO offered him to f each other.
Sexual obsession. He came to Romania with two people who I respect very much, Myron and Fresh, great guys. They managed
I respect them. That means they are wicked too.
to convince me to allow him to come. He came there and
They brought you a customer.
started acting really fruity and really weird.
Fruity. He was very fruity. You know, everything about Andrew Tate is saying that he is a gay himself.
He started telling me that he had this cuck thing that was
That is the language of Allah and His Prophet.
exposed. He had this big cuck scandal. And he asked me what I think about cucking and if it's normal to explore your sexuality and if I've ever tried it. And I said, look, I'm older than you, bro, and I've never tried that. I don't think that's normal.
I don't think that is normal. But he is the same guy who used to go under the chair and type for males so they can masturbate. But anyway, this is not our topic for now. The topic is this boy. In order to fix what happened, and everybody is laughing at him, claiming to be something, but in fact, you know, obviously he converted to Islam and he was always with Sheikh Uthman for very good reason. They spend the night together, they are always together. Now we understand better the situation. So this guy, he decided to make himself like I have a better reputation. How I can protect my name? I mean, after everybody knows, but I do not tell to the new, Muslims, or let us say to the Muslims who do not know me, how I can really fix it, fix my image in the eye of the Abdul. And here, I find it very funny because maybe SNEAKO do not know that Abduls, all of them, they are gays anyway, and they will like you more. So he think that he look bad in the eyes of the Abdul. You are mistaken. So he right away, as soon as Andrew Titz, he mentioned in the video that he is a gay, and people start posting pictures and videos, etc., about him doing stuff, a lot of fruity stuff, as Titi said, He went to Mecca, and look, he is a believer. He's a great believer.
Do I seem different this Ramadan, especially?
Do you notice what he said? Do I seem different? He's trying to deliver the Muslim to a message that I am different now. I just came to Mecca. I am the holy Allah. The butthole which you heard about is getting smaller. Do I seem different?
Do I seem different? This Ramadan, especially now that it's wrapping up, I spent 8 hours sitting in the masjid today, and it was easy. I used to get
8 hours. He spent 8 hours, you know. He have to tell all the Muslims, and look, he's sleeping in the masjid. The masjid is where they fart and they sleep. Look at this, look at this. And what kind of religion this religion is. Look at this pig. Sleeping in the ground, you know. What the There's other guy there is sleeping too. You know? So he spent 8 hours, but you're sleeping. But anyway, you are now a good believer. Yeah, tell us what happened.
minutes in there. And I've been making dua. I've been thinking a lot about how I want to carry this through the rest of my life. Like the past several years, I would do Ramadan, but I would always like worry and wonder how Muslim should I go during Ramadan, because content is not Muslim. It's the opposite. Every year, I kind of have this idea like how much should I even do with this? And the reason you have that conversation is because streaming is the opposite of anything godlike or anything.
Anyway, this guy is just a fool. He's just so stupid and so dumb. You can tell that his brain is a brain of a mosquito. And then he made a video here, and this is the interesting point here. Listen what he said.
By this logic, the Shia Muslims, the people in Iran right now, they are the ones fighting against the Epstein regime the most, keeping the Ummah alive. Not only were they the ones
Against who? Epstein regime? You stupid monkey. All of you are Epstein. All of you, you do those stuff. Your prophet, his wife Aisha, is what? Epstein. And Epstein, the youngest, is 15 years old. Your prophet, the prophet of the Abdul, who have zero prophecy, his favorite female is a child. She is 6 years old. He asked for a woman, Habiba. She was an infant. He asked for her hand. She was an infant, literally infant. So the regime of the of what? Of Epstein? Isn't it your God who promised you little girls in the heaven, who their boobs is not even there? Gawaibun atraba. Isn't it your Quran, chapter 65, verse number 4, speaking about divorcing girls who they never have their menstruation because they are too young? And you are talking about Epstein. You Muslims are really weird. Very, very weird. Take it or leave it. Tell us more.
by this logic, the Shia Muslims, the people in Iran right now, they are the ones fighting against the Epstein regime the most, keeping the Ummah alive. Not only were they the ones funding Hamas, Hezbollah, standing up and really fighting back against Israel, the rest of the Arab world, the rest of the Muslim world were not anywhere to be seen. And I think we could look at this from the perspective, and not get mad. People are like, okay, Shias did this, Shias did that. Let's look at it from a grander perspective. If you're Muslim, and this applies to all Goyim, really. There's 2 billion Muslims in the world, right? Probably underreported. But why is
I assure you, there is not even 500 million Muslims in the world. You Muslims count everybody as a Muslim. But the second we ask any Muslim, by the way, why you don't discuss with your boyfriend, Uthman, if what you are saying is right thing? I think he will not agree with you. He might punish you and, you know, for what you are saying. So uh, he will give you a spanking for sure. And obviously both of you are from the same kind. So listen carefully. The Shia Muslims, as I know, the Shia don't believe in Islam. In fact, none of the Shia believe in the Quran. In fact, the Shia, they believe that Muhammad and his families are the light of Allah and they are not a human. So this is how dumb, stupid he is. He do not know what is Islam mean. You know, he do not know that Islam have million sects. Each one of them is totally different from the other one, and they hate each other, and yet he called them 2 billion Muslims. Where are they, the 2 billion Muslims? Which country we can count? This is how stupid, and they are cucumber. You know, they count carrot as a believer. In fact, the Shia, they believe that the first vegetables who converted to Shiaism is eggplant. And they believe that every Muslim Sunni is a ghee. Am I making things up? I can get you the video. Let us see. You want to see it? I will get you the video. According to the Shia, every Muslim Sunni, when he is born, Shaitan, he places his finger in his anus, and since then he will become a gay. Let us see.
I don't like it.
Oh, I'm looking for the video. I got my video. Hold on. I need to find the don't like Sunni.
It's
How Shia they dress, right? You know how they dress. What happened to you if you aren't Shia? So you are safe, by the way. You are not a homosexual because you are
okay.
time of. Uh,
حاضر في وقت ولادة
all right, let me see the original video. Uh, where is the video? Actually, I found a video here. It says that 142 Muslims ifed Aisha.
شنو اللي من
Let us see if we can. There is a subtitle here. There is a subtitle for short videos. I don't see it. Where? Where? Comment, share. I have a video, but this video doesn't have. It's a short video, so there's no CC. Because I want you to read by yourself what it means to be Shia, what it means to be Sunni. The stupid, monkey Nico, he think this is the same religion. Literally, this guy is mental. He's so dumb. He do not know what Shia mean. Let us see. If I could not find a video with CC. Okay, let us show this video here. I will translate what we can say, what we can do. So this is what the Shia teach about Aisha. 142 men, they ifed her.
شنو اللي من حرمات النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم على أي أساس منافقة.
Hold on, maybe here there's a CC. Caption is off. Okay.
ما نقول منافقة يعني لا حرمة لها وإن كان.
But let me show you. I will translate for you. This is the title of the video. Oops. The title is coming in the background. The translation for some reason. So if we close it, why it's coming in the background? What if we translate here? Let's see. It's still coming in the background. I don't know why. But anyway, he's saying in the title, 142 men, they effed Aisha. And there's other video where he speak about the Muslim Sunni, all of them, they are homosexual, because Shaitan, he knew who was going to be Shia and who was going to be Sunni. So the second a baby is born and he is a Sunni, right away Shaitan, he places his long finger inside his anus, so he start crying. However, the Shia, Shaitan does not do that to them. So their anus is protected. This is why the Shia, they are a true men, and the Muslim Sunni, they are a true gays. And maybe this is explained, according to SNEAKO, why the Shia are defending so-called Palestine, but not the Sunni.
By this logic, the Shia Muslims, the people in Iran right now, they are the ones fighting against the Epstein regime the most, keeping the Ummah alive. Not only were they the ones funding Hamas, Hezbollah, standing up and really fighting back against Israel, the rest of the Arab world, the rest of the Muslim world really did, were not anywhere to be seen.
They are gays. You know, SNEAKO, why you don't say it? They are gays like you. You know? I mean, shouldn't you ask yourself first the first question? Why you don't join Hamas and Hezbollah to defend? Instead, sit in a fury chair, speaking to girls, doing an interview, speaking about you and Andrew Tate, and going to Uthman and drinking and eating the baklava with him. Didn't you go and do something? You are complaining about who do, who do not, and you are the last one to do anything? All of you are a bunch of, you know, why you and Uthman and Mimi Hijab and those, you know, they claim to be Muslims, and you are a gay, officially, you can help Hamas, they can take the stress out. Sitting all the time under the ground, if you're happy with them, you know, you will help them. You can give them a massage, you can, you know, share, you can take off your t-shirt, you know, you can do things. You can do jihad. So what's wrong? Do something. So this is what you do. You say, why nobody support, you know, what about you? Why you spend money to fly all the way to Saudi Arabia, but you don't go to Lebanon to join Hezbollah? You see how stupid you are, how hypocrite you are? So you want everybody to go and die, but you don't want to go. You are the man. Like, why the rest of the Muslims, there is 2 billion Muslims. Okay, you are one of them, right? You are one of the coward, aren't you? According to you, 2 billion Muslims versus 6 million Jews. And the 6 million Jews shitting on you, literally. Shit upon you. What you can do about it? You go and make a video. If you think about it, brothers and sisters, there is 2 billion Muslims, but there is only Hezbollah in Iran. So you now became Shia. Are you Shia? What are you? Those Hezbollah, they killed tens of thousands of Muslims in Syria. Muslim Sunni. How many Muslims killed by Israel until now? In the last 50 years, is not even what Hezbollah killed in one day in Syria. Listen to this fool.
And I think we could look at this from the perspective, and you're not get mad at people like, okay, Shias did this, Shias did that. Let's look at it from a grander perspective. If you're Muslim, and this applies to all Goyim, really. There's 2 billion Muslims in the world, right? Probably underreported. But why is Iran the only country fighting Israel right now? Not
You stupid monkey. I would call you monkey, by the way. I'm not talking about your look. I'm talking about your brain. You have a brain of a coconut. Iran never fought Israel. Are you stupid? When? When Iran fought Israel, you donkey. Iran never did fight Israel. Iran, after Israel attack Iran, Iran respond. Otherwise, Iran never there. What Iran do, they use puppies like Hezbollah, or in Yemen, in Iraq. but they themselves never dare to attack, they never dare to shoot a bullet at Israel. The only time they did something is when Israel did beat them, like the last war. This is the first time ever. There's no war. Iran never dare. You're a donkey. What happened now is Iran is not defending Hamas. Iran is defending itself as regime. Otherwise, Israeli finished Hamas, and Iran never shot a bullet at them. Never. Where? When? In the last 3 years, Israel is hitting Hezbollah every day. Iran did not even defend their puppy, Hezbollah. They throw them under the bus. Literally. Hezbollah did not dare to respond because, you know, they knew what would happen. Even though Israel is hitting them, killing them everywhere. Just to give you an idea how Israel hunt Hezbollah. Take a beer. There was there Hezbollah. Now this guy is he's in the heaven and the girls are opening their legs for him. This is a Hezbollah guy. Shish kebab. All right. This is shish kebab. You know what they're talking about? What this guy is talking about? Hezbollah defend Shia. They don't defend Hamas. Hezbollah and Iran, they are using so-called Palestine as a way to spread Shiaism. And that not to even make Shia the superior, to make the mullahs of Iran control the territory. Just to show you an example of the plan of Iran. Iran don't care for Hamas. That's why they will never go at war with Israel. But they will use so-called Hamas as a way to make themselves popular between Muslims, like you now. You admire that Iran, in the appearance, are defending Palestine, which does not exist. So the map of Iran, the Shia of Iran, is to make the supreme ruler or supreme leader of the Shia in Iran control Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Yemen. And then they want to spread in this territory here, and they start spreading Shiaism between those people. And there is about 10 to 15% in Saudi Arabia, as you see in the map. Egypt one day used to be all of it is Shia. All of it used to be 100% Shia. But then when the Sunni took over, this is how the Muslims are. You know, like you put a sword in their neck, they change their sect in a day, in a second. So the whole country was Shia, the whole country became Muslims. In fact, the most famous university of Islam in the world, Azhar, is built by the Shia, not by the Sunni. This is a Shia university. So the plan of the Shia is to kill all the Muslim Sunni, or to convert them, choose one, and to establish a Shia caliphate, which will conquer Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Yemen, already half of it, they have it, Oman, they are even close to the Shia. They are not Sunni, they are Abadi. So they are very close. They have a big number of Shia in Bahrain, big number of Shia in Kuwait, big number of Shia in Qatar. Actually, not big compared to the population, but in Bahrain, the majority are Shia, in fact. In Bahrain, the Shia is almost maybe 80%. This is why Bahrain bring always Muslim Sunni from even Pakistan. Like you enlist in their army, and if you stay in the army for 10 years or 5 years, they give you citizenship. They need more Sunni to control the population of the Shia. They don't even give them citizenship because those Shia who they are here, they are from Iran. That's why we see them, they are dancing in the street when Iran is hitting at Bahrain. So this idiot, he do not understand what's going on. He think Iran is defending so-called Aqsa, which does not exist. There's nothing is called Aqsa. Never exist. Remember, if you ask Muslims, is the Aqsa for Muslim? They say yes. They said when it came to existence. When this Aqsa came to existence, who is the first Muslim enter Jerusalem? It's just a joke. And Israel, the Jews should take all those buildings from the Muslims because the Muslims, they confiscate them by war. They have no right to be there. And you know that, I know that, the whole world know it. So this guy, he is admiring the Shia, and obviously he is a Shia now. He is speaking that the true Muslims is the Shia. The Muslim Sunni are a bunch of potatoes. And obviously he will fit more with the Shia, actually. I mean, they will like him very much. And I cannot say more. We are in YouTube.
Not only did they genocide Gazans for the past 3 years, even since 1948,
The funny, they keep talking about genocide, and yet the population of Gaza increased almost 15% since the war. But this is genocide, you know? There's genocide. Obviously, those stupid people, this guy, I don't know, do he have high school? Do you know what genocide mean? Stupid, do you know what genocide mean? Obviously, you don't. When Israeli, they took over the land, this is their land, there was 100,000 Muslim in the land. 100,000. Right now, in Gaza alone, there's 2 million. 100,000 in all the country of Israel. In Gaza alone, there's 2 million. In Israel alone, inside Israel now, there's 2 millions. I think in the West Bank, there's about 1 million something. And they keep talking, saying there's a genocide. The genocide is, you stupid idiot, son of Muta, is if we ask you, in the map we just showed you a second ago, what happened to the Jews and to the Christians? Iraq used to be 100% Assyrian Chaldean Christians. What is the percentage of them now? Almost nothing. That is the genocide. Turkey does not exist. Turkey never exists. This is the land of the Greek and the Armenian and the Syrian, and none of them is Muslims. How many Christians we have in Turkey now? 1%. That is a genocide. Same as in Saudi Arabia, 0 Christians, 0 Jews. We remember, we knew from the Muslim stories, they say to you that Muhammad, his neighbor was a Jew. Muhammad, he moved to the city of Yathrib, which all of it was Jews. What happened to them? Muhammad, he killed them all, or they ran away before Muhammad, he killed them. They are wicked, they talk about genocide. This is Muhammad himself. They kill you, they rape you, they slave you, and then they play victims. This is the filthy Muhammad saying, I will certainly expel the Jews and the Christians from the Arabia. I will leave only Muslims. That is a genocide. The one who did not run get killed. What is the solution if I don't want to leave my home? An army is coming to my home. What is the solution? They will kill you. They will take your wife, your daughter, as sex slaves. And not only that, they take the children's and they teach them that they are Muslims. This is what the Ottoman Empire was doing. The Ottoman Empire, they kidnapped the children's of the Bulgarian, of the Romanian, of the Ukrainian, etc. And then they tell them that their parents were killed by the Christians, when the fact they are the children of the Christians. So they go and they collect children in the age of 5, 6, 7. They don't have a memory of their parents. And they take them to a camp to make them military soldiers. So they grow that the caliphate, the Ottoman caliphate, is their father. He is the one who take care of them. He is the one who feed them after the Christians killed their parents. And then they send them back to kill their own parents and their own country, thinking, believing really that they are Ottoman, when the fact they have nothing to do with the Ottoman. They are the slaves of the Ottoman. So this idiot, he's just a monkey, zero education. He spent his life being a gay, going around sleeping with men from here place. He spent his life associating himself with hookers, and now he wanna act as a believer who defend against genocide, supposedly.
1967. But now,
Just to show you how stupid donkey you are. In 1967, who attacked who? Who attacked who? It's the Muslims. You see what happened when the Muslims attack Israel? They lose. The Israeli wipe the floor with them. And then they claim genocide, the Israeli. Muslims, they gang from everywhere. From Morocco, from Algeria, from Iraq, from Syria, from Egypt, from everywhere. You gang, and Allahu Akbar jihad against the Jews. You go there, and the Jews wipe the floor with you.
but now they have displaced 1 million people in Lebanon. They no longer have home. They are creating great.
Just to show you how stupid monkey you are again. Who is the one who attacked them last month? Hezbollah. Where they attacked them from? From between houses. Where is the house is located? In the south of Lebanon. So you attack them, they respond. You run. What happened to the Muslim Mujahideen who want to fight Israel? Why do people run? Why you don't stay? Don't you Muslims says we don't fear death, we seek Shahada, want to go to Allah? The Israeli, he leave you a phone call saying, hey, you better leave because we are coming. All of you, 1 million. He just said 1 million. 1 million Abdul, they run away? 1 million Abdul. Like rats. A day before, you were celebrating that they sent 6 rockets at Israel. A day after, you are running like a rat. Do you want to take a bus? Huh? Do you want me to show you how they are running like rats? Where is the brave? Where is the? This is your Muslim heroes The second the Israelis said we are coming, look at them. They took their furniture. I mean, they are going for good. Where is the brave? Where is the heroes? Where is, you know? Huh? Shall I show you more? Those are Hezbollah right now, the heroes of Hezbollah sleeping in the street. Look at them. Yesterday they were saying, we fear nobody, we fear no Israel. Come to us if you are a man. The second the Israeli farted, they are homeless. You want to fight the Jews come to you. And the funny, they keep saying that the Israeli are cowards. We know who's a coward, the one who run, not the one who stay. And what make it more funny, that the Islamic Shia leadership, they asked them, you know, they own a lot of lands, you know. In Arabic we call it awqaf, which means it's owned by the religion, not by people. A lot of property, a lot of houses, a lot of building. They asked them, shouldn't you open those buildings, the empty buildings, so people they can stay there, they can sleep there? They said, no, this is not our job. And guess who is the one who is helping them? Christians. Christians. Christians is the one who gave them places to stay, to sleep. They use bathroom. There's no bathroom. Christians are the ones feeding them. Iran throw the Shia, throw the Hezbollah, they throw everybody under the bus. They use them. They just throw them under the bus. This is the Hezbollah running for their life. Because a Jew, he farted in X and told them, I'm coming. Look at them. Look at the heroes. Endless numbers of cars. In the speeches in the mosque, Allahu Akbar, Labbaika ya Ali, Labbaika ya Ali. We our life for the sake of Ali. The second the Jews come, leave us alone, Ali. We wanna Ali. What happened to the heroes? And this is SNEAKO. He is giving lecturer, this coward, liar, hypocrite. He is giving lecturer. He's young. Is he old? Like, do he have a gray hair? He can't run. He can't walk. He's young. Go. Why you don't go, you wicked, and defend those you are saying they are facing genocide? Why you are asking other to do it, but you stay in your luxury apartment, flying from place to place, having fun, visiting Uthman every night, late at night, staying together. Very fishy. I'm sure you are playing cards together, you know. Hmm. Wonder what happened to the one who lose if you play card together. Hmm? Yeah. This is the wicked Hezbollah handwork. Israel, you don't want anything from you. Leave us alone. You will not leave them alone because you are a dog of Iran. Look at this. And not only like they run like in a panic way. You can't even drive because all the cars they came in the street in 1 second. The guy from Israel, the spokesman of Israel, he made he say, "Hey, potato, you better leave. We are coming." The second they see him talking, hey, everybody run, and he's shit in his pants. Literally, he just posted one post, little tiny post in X, because they knew this guy is not joking. This is him. He said, "Listen to me, potato, Habibi, Hezbollah, we are coming for you. We give you 45 minutes to leave. Civilian, you better go. Otherwise, civilian, you are facing the consequences of sitting between Hezbollah uh, and the wave, the diarrhea of migration, the cowards. The only one who stay there is the Christians. The Christians did not leave their towns. What happened to the heroes? Hmm? I mean, the guy was so nice to you, and look how nice actually the Israeli. They send him a message, start with Habibi. Habibi, listen to me, Habibi. We are coming for you. You have 45 minutes to leave all those buildings, otherwise we will make you sheikh kebab. Falafel in Bisr near you. So you better leave immediately. And by the way, don't forget to turn off the light because we are against global warming. And then all of Hezbollah, in the speed of light, they are running. And now Israel is invading from every corner. They are going to take all this area. Slowly, by the way. Do you know why slowly? Israel, they can take it in a day. But they don't want to lose soldiers. Because the life of Israeli soldier is a priceless for them. Not like those Shia, they let their kids die in the street everywhere. So they have a target, they will accomplish it with the lowest casualty. Smart, intelligent, brave. Who is the coward? The coward is the one who run. The coward is the one who throw a rock and run. So you throw 6 rockets, you did not even kill 1 cow. At least kill a chicken. Actually, I like this guy. His name is Afachai Arda Adrai. Let me find you some videos of him. In YouTube, maybe. I'm sure here they have videos here. Oh, this is Abdul. They just captured. This is him. He's speaking Arabic, by the way, but his Arabic is kind of broken.
من هو النظام الذي دمر مسجد خالد بن الوليد في حمص وشوه المسجد الأموي في دمشق وقصف مساجد السنة في كل محافظات.
He's saying then who is the one who killed the Muslims in Syria? Who is the one destroyed the mosque in Syria? Who is the one did all of this? This is the Shia, Hezbollah, Iran. He is exposing them. So let us say he is the conjunction of Israel in Arabic language with all those potatoes. The second he make a post, leave, everybody run. Everybody run. No exception. He say run, Everybody run. Uh, this guy Abdul, he's saying, I am the most happy person in the world. Why? Because supposedly this is a picture from Israel. Now we do not know if this picture is true, but maybe he is happy because this is a Hezbollah area. Oh, hold on, hold on. Yeah. So this guy is happy. He is supposedly a mujahid, but he is sitting in a hotel somewhere, saying, I'm the most happy in the world because this is what happened in Israel. So look at them. They destroy a few buildings, and they are the most happy. So what if those people, they have nukes? Do you see how wicked they are? Israel have nukes. They are not using them, even though they can finish all their neighbors. They are talking about genocide. Israel can finish you all in less than a few seconds. But imagine if the power direction is the opposite way. Imagine if those wicked Muslims are the one who have nukes. Do you think they will hesitate to use it for a second? That's why Israel have no choices except to deal with them. And I will not be surprised if one day, we don't know when, Israel have to use nukes. Because some of them, they might have nuke one day. What Israel would do? Will wait for them to hit? I like this domino. I like this domino. Look at this. Nice. All of those leaders of Hezbollah. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Who's next? I like it. I like it. Habibi. Habibi Muhammad. Who is next, Habibi? You want your name, Habibi? Did I send you a pager, Habibi? Cowards. The funny, they claim that the Jews are the one who fight from behind the wall. It is you Muslims who find from under the ground, like a rat. Who's next? Yeah, this is before. This is after. This is Sinwar. Oh, boy. This is Iran. Look, this guy, actually, he's a Jew, but he used their stupidity. So he's quoting the Quran, says, وَمَا رَمَيْتُ إِذْ رَمَيْتُ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. When the Muslim, they throw a rocket at Israel, they use this phrase in the Quran. It's not me who shot, it was Allah. So now he's saying to them the same from the Quran, and this is what happening to you. Boom! Boom! Takbir! You want to fight Israel? Good luck. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. No! Please! No! Man, they are aiming in the ass. What the heck? Oh boy. Take a beer. Yeah, all the Iranian regime, weapon depots, etc. They become shish kebab. Truck. Big truck carrying drones, obviously. Or rockets. Boom! Enough. Yeah. Yeah, this guy, they hunted him. You remember this guy? He used to wear the mask and he makes speeches for Hamas. This is him. They hunted him too. Boom. Bye-bye. Anyway, we finished with this stupid Smoky SNEAKO. I mean, even your name is so stupid, man. SNEAKO. In the world, they call himself SNEAKO. Why don't call yourself underwear? Sneaker. I mean, what is a SNEAKO? That's deep. You must be a philosopher. You know, you are born philosopher.
Israel in front of our eyes, and nobody's reporting on this. Prayers for Lebanon. 1 million people. Israel's saying that they can't return to their home.
This guy did not know that everybody in Lebanon is spit at those Muslim Shia. They don't know. I can show you tons of videos of Muslim Sunni. They are dancing in the street because Israel is beating the hell of them. This guy is donkey, really donkey. He doesn't know what's going on. He have no idea. Go to Lebanon, go to the Muslim Sunni, and tell them what you are saying. They will beat the hell of you. Literally, they will beat the hell of you. I'm not joking. Uh, in fact, when they killed Mujtaba, those people, they start giving baklava in the street. You know. Uh, yeah. What you can do. Let us see if we can show you. I mean, there's a lot of videos actually, but all is in Arabic, you know. Yeah. And now actually, you remember, guys, I told you that the Christian Lebanese, they should understand and wake up that this is all happening for their benefit. The Christian Lebanese are feeling victory again, and they are putting their flags everywhere. This is the cross of the Lebanese forces, which is the Christian forces. Those people really, they made Hezbollah and all the Islamic terrorists go down to their knee. It's time for those warriors to wake up again, because soon they can join with Israel and clean the country of Lebanon from the garbage of Hezbollah. Lebanon should not have anyone as a terrorist. In fact, I think somebody Muslim, maybe he reported a SNEAKO to Saudi Arabia and to Emirat embassy, so they will never allow him to enter the country, because maybe this donkey do not know that the enemy of Saudi Arabia and Emirat and Bahrain and Kuwait is Iran. Maybe this donkey do not know that Iran sent more rocket 10 times more at those countries more than Israel. Just today, 3 people get killed in Emirat. Just today. This is how stupid this idiot is. This is how stupid he is. This is how we do it, right? Look at this Muslim Sunni posting this post. So he is saying he want to kill every Muslim Sunni in the top of the... He is saying we are going to go after the Muslim Sunni and kill them in Saudi. I even will take the Kaaba from them. He will take the Kaaba. He's saying they are pimps and they are gays. He says the Kaaba belong to us. We are the Shia, the people of follower of Ali. But if you see here what it says here, this is a Muslim Sunni from Tripoli, which is a Sunni territory in Lebanon. What he is saying? Ah, why is not translating English? Keep it. I don't know why it's not translating. Maybe because there is some emoji. Let us see without emoji. Hezbollah has been killing Syrian, Yemenis, Iraqi, and Beirut for 14 years. And now suddenly you are talking about Lebanon? Glory be to him who humbled your leader and made you submit and be humiliated. Glory to him who changes all things. Truly, you live long enough and you see many humiliated people. So this is a Muslim Sunni is so happy to see Hezbollah in the ground, in the floor. All right, let us see what else. See, they are laughing at Hezbollah, the Muslim Sunni. All right, maybe is enough to talk about this. Now we go and talk about Iran. What do you think, guys? Time to go and talk about Iran? Do you like me to talk about Iran? Tell me if you like me to talk about Iran. As you know, since the Iranian regime don't have a supreme leader, I receive a second call, second day, asking me if I like to be the supreme leader of Iran. I told them no problem. However, um, I don't eat breakfast, but I like to have halal pork for lunch. They said halal pork is allowed and halal mut'a is allowed, and even there is no need for hotel because those girls, they do it standing. I don't know what that means, but maybe SNEAKO can explain to us this. So anyway, let us go and talk about Iran. If you remember, Iran claimed that Trump is negotiating with himself. Correct? We made a video about it just yesterday. Trump is lying. There's no negotiation, and they will never negotiate. However, it turned to be true. And it turned to be that the one who did ask Trump for negotiation, it was Iran. It was not even the American. And it turned to be that the Iranian agree about many things Trump he wants. There's only few things trying to get away from it. So you can say almost there is a total surrender when it's come to Iran. They are going down in their knee. All right? The Iranian news is always lying to their own citizen. They claim that as now, the Iranian commander-in-chief of the Navy issue a warning to USA. But they don't have Navy no more. What this guy is talking about? In fact, this guy is killed. So they keep lying. We are not negotiating. We will not negotiate. We will not surrender. In reality, they are doomed. Literally doomed. Screwed up. Just 2 days ago, the spokesman of Iran, he says, we will never negotiate with you. You are negotiating with yourself. And just today, the Iranian regime itself announced, yes, we are negotiating. But they just announced many times before in the last 3 days, this is not true. Nobody is negotiating. Unbelievable how wicked liars they are. I found this video. I don't know if it's true or not. It might be AI, you never know. But let us see. We can't trust anything you see in the internet these days, you know. I think it's an AI. Because why in the world there's women, etc. on the in the boat? It's an AI. It's a stupid lie made by Abdul. I assure you, it's made by Abdul. Hold on, I'm sure it's made by Abdul. Here we go. Abdul. Liars, liars. Even because they hate the Shia, you know, they make a video that I mean, this is an army boat, and there's women and there's children's. I mean, it's just so stupid, you know. Not only the video is so short, which is obviously a clear sign of AI, it's just stupid fabrication. See, Hezbollah people, we are not like you. When something it's a lie about you, we say it's a lie. You know, because we are not liars like you. And I received confirmed news that the Kurdish they launched an attack from the borders of Iraq at Iran. Now, I do not know if those Kurdish are Iraqi, but what I know for sure that they are Kurdish. About maybe 11 to 15,000 Kurdish fighters. They already crossed the borders with Iran, and we do not know really any update. So supposedly, they invaded most likely from this area, because this area is Kurdish area here. You know, in the south, a lot of Shia here. Here in the north, a lot of Kurdish. All of this is Kurdish area. And actually, in the other side, there's Kurdish too, which means inside Iran. Some territory here, the Kurdish is even 95%. Let me see if I can find any news about it already published, because I got this a while ago, about maybe 6-7 hours ago. So already they are engaging with RGC, the let us see. See? This is published when? Hold on. One hour ago. Working to arm Kurdish. Let me search for a new news, fresh news. Anytime. Until now, I don't see actually any news about it. Look like there's nobody published, but I am very sure the news I received. Let us see Fox News. Hold on. All right, we will make it today. Even in Fox News, there's nothing about such a thing. So we will see if the news I receive is true. I believe it's most possibly to be true. Uh, but until now, I don't see anything in the news about it. Yeah, we will find out. Time will tell. However, yeah, I don't see any news about it. But this is what I received, that already Kurdish fighters, they get inside. But I don't think they are Iraqi. I think those are Iranian who ran away before from Iran into Iraq seeking refuge in this area. So I think those are Iranian Kurdish. And uh, uh, during the last week, the Iranian, they were shooting rockets and drones at them because they heard that they are preparing to invade. Trump, he just announced that the negotiation with Iran is going very, very, very well. All right. And already we knew that the Marines already arrived to town, which means they are in the corner. They are ready to invade any moment, any second. In fact, I think tomorrow is the last day for Iran to agree to open Hormuz. So we do not know what will happen if the day is over. Yeah, they just announced that the head of the navy in Iran become shish kebab. See, is Admiral Ali Raza. All right, he is now meeting Allah. Good for you. Good for you. I'm sure he is now happy. But he's in heaven now. You know what? I know it. Everybody know it. Why you want to lie to ourselves? Why? Why? The guy now is enjoying the heaven and the virgins. All of those, they are enjoying the virgins. Yeah. Trump is creating pleasure for them. I mean, look at this. How in the world they think that this airplane is hidden? Or this is a rocket or airplane? Hold on. Second one. This is an airplane, right? Or a rocket, maybe? Missile? I don't know. It looked like an airplane. Do you think really this is hidden, Abdul? I mean, seriously. So now this is hidden, huh? Okay. Well, obviously it's still hidden. Nobody saw it. What is that? It's so shiny. Boom. Nico, you should join them, man. Before the heaven of Allah become full, there will be no more women waiting for you. I know you don't like women, but trust me, you can get the men too, because Muhammad, he promised you men in heaven. You can F men as much as you want. Yeah, so anyway, look at this. Boom. The funny is, the camera, always the camera is here, but then the rocket come from here. To look like there's a camera have nothing to do with the rocket, aiming at the target, and the target and the rocket is coming from different place. You know what I mean? Because the camera is in this side, and the rocket is coming from here. Look at this. Yeah, the rocket came down, but the camera is here, is far away from this side. And tomorrow they will celebrate victory. Oh boy, this is a big airplane. All right, we will see. When the war stops, Hezbollah will claim victory, but I assure you that the war in Lebanon will not stop. So Hezbollah really in trouble, because now what Iranian regime want is just want this war to stop, because simply they became hummus, and they will never ask, they will never dare to ask Israel to stop attacking Hezbollah. So Trump, he can force Israel to stop attacking Iran as part of the deal, whatever deal it is, but he cannot stop Israel from dealing with Hezbollah. So as soon as the war is stopped, Israel will have extra time just to go out into Lebanon, because now they have one, fighting front. They do not need to deal with everybody. In the same time, the thing I noticed in this war, I don't know if you noticed with me, that the Houthi, who is the puppy of Iran, they did not even dare to fart this time. It looked like the last time they hit them badly, they learned a good lesson, so they decide to go to sleep. They just announced it that Trump, he gave them additional 10 days. Come on, Trump. I don't like that. What, they want to play that game 10 days, 15 days, 16 days? Sound like somebody borrowing money from somebody. He keeps saying to him, I will pay you tomorrow. So now Trump saying, I will give them 10 days more. However, that means the war is continue at least for the coming 10 days. That will be good for Israel. Because Israel, they are worried that Trump, he might say suddenly, we have an agreement and we are done. So 10 extra days is a good news for Israel. All right? Exactly. Trump is cooking something. I like this comment, actually. Trump is cooking something. You are right, we do not know what he is cooking, but obviously he is cooking something. You are right. Um, well, those people, thank you guys for those who help us and donate. We appreciate you. War need patient, and Trump, he is unfortunate that we have a party called Democrat. Imagine if America is only Republican and they are conservative. All the enemies of America is going to go down to their knee. The only hope they have is the one who hate America inside America, and those are the Democrat. And they are the only one trying to protect Hamas, protect Hezbollah, protect Iran, protect every wicked in the Middle East or anywhere in the world. Who is the one who protect Maduro all those years? The Democrat. Even though Maduro in the court in New York, which is Democrat, he is already convicted of a drug dealer business. He's wanted in USA, legally, not by Trump, by the court, which is run by Democrat, but they will never go after him. And when Trump, he go to do it, they say he is invading other country. When Trump, he go and hit a drug dealer boat, they upset. He is killing them. He's killing them. So what he want to do to them? Give them hugs? They're drug dealers. They are killing us. They are killing our kids, destroying our society. When the American Navy, they hit the boat twice. They made investigation. Why is hitting the boat twice? Why should we hit once? Democrats are the enemies of the United States of America. And then the Iranian regime and their kind, like Qatar, they figure it out. Democrat alone is not enough. So we need someone like Tucker Carlson and Cow Dance. So they hire them, and we know now they are a foreign agent. And we know the news that Tucker Carlson, he might go to jail soon because obviously he was leaking information, as we heard. To who? To Iran. Do you remember the video he made? Actually, he admitted in his video that he is committing a treason. If you don't remember, I can play the video for you again. He admitted that he is communicating with our enemy by text. What he said to them in the text, he told them about the war, what Trump will do.
So the other day, I found out that the CIA is preparing some kind of criminal referral against me, a crime report, to the Department of Justice on the basis of a supposed crime I committed. What's that crime? Well, talking to people in Iran before the war. They read my text.
Look what he said. Talking to people of Iran before the war. Listen carefully. That means the night before the attack, he was sending text messages not to the people of Iran, to the government of Iran. Listen carefully how wicked this man is. He just admitted that yes, it happened, and he said they were reading my text.
The Department of Justice on the basis of a supposed crime I committed. What's that crime? Well, talking to people in Iran before
He called them people, see?
the war. They read my text.
They read my text. So, you know, when you see, if I say to somebody there, hello, how are you doing? How's the baklava doing? How's your tree doing? CIA cannot make a crime against me, you know, they cannot file a crime charges against me. Correct? It doesn't matter who you are. What I did? So you are texting about what? And a day before the war. And why you are texting them? You see, you are a journalist, right? Okay. Is that an interview? No. Why you are sharing information with the enemy? So what happened, as I learned, I cannot confirm it's true or not, but you know this guy, he was kicked by Trump? Is the one in charge of terrorism? What's his name? I forgot his name. Trump, he fired him. Actually, he claimed that he resigned. But in fact, that person too is under investigation too. So that guy communicating with Tucker Carlson, telling him what Trump he will do. Tucker Carlson, he tell the Iranian what Trump will do. So they have a spy in the White House and a spy to deliver to them the message from the White House from the one who's spying at Trump. So this guy in a very high position, he is the one in charge of terrorism. And we heard that this guy was fired, or let us say resigned, because he keeps saying to Trump, Iran is not a threat. Is that correct? Iran is not a threat to America. Mhm. Iran, who killed a lot of soldiers, American soldiers, Iran, who showed death to America, Iran, who put American hostages, Iran is not a threat. Iran, who have a big sign in the middle of Tehran saying the countdown for destruction of Israel and America. So when obviously uh, they were watching them, and I think what happened, uh, the CIA or maybe the American, the Israeli, we don't know. We don't know. Because, you know, the best one to spy is the Israeli. Right? The best one to spy is Israeli. Uh, so what happened, I think, they were not watching this guy in the White House because he's trustworthy, but they were watching the mullahs of Iran, and they are spying at their phones. And then in their phone, suddenly Tucker Carlson is texting, and suddenly Tucker Carlson, he mentioned Joe Kent, and telling them what he said to him. And Trump knew already that this guy, he defend Iran all the time. That's why they are close to each other, Tucker Carlson and this potato. The excuse, he don't want to support war because Iran is not a threat. And I believe both of them now, they are involved in this investigation or the crime filing against the wicked. Hey, hello, bird. How you doing? Guys, do you hear the bird? Yeah, he's in my window. Because I am a spy too. I am giving them a code. You know, they will carry a message from me to the you know, the Iranian regime. Yeah. So Tucker Carlson being spied at so what? You see, this is the job of the CIA. You see, when the CIA job is to protect America from a foreign enemy, right? So if I communicate with a foreign enemy and I am a USA citizen, they have the right to spy on me because now I am part of a foreign enemy case. This guy is an idiot. He thinks CIA cannot spy at him. They can. The second you are involved with a foreign country, this is the job of the CIA, not the FBI. So if I send text message to Hamas saying, hey, you better hide the American, they will hit your house now. I live in America, oh, so what? I'm not protected. By law, I just committed a crime, treason. So this guy, he think that because he's an American citizen, CIA have no right to spy on him. In fact, they were not spying at him. They were spying at the terrorist regime. This is their job. We spend billions of dollars on them for this job only. So when the enemy receive a text message or any information from somebody inside the country, CIA will come to your house immediately. They will bring with them somebody from the FBI too to make it more official legally. But still, it is the job of the CIA. He think that CIA have no business. You are stupid.
That crime? Well, talking to people in Iran before the war. They read my text. So the crime under consideration apparently would be the Foreign Agent Act or something like that, acting as an agent of a foreign power. And I don't expect this to go anywhere. I'm not too worried about an actual criminal case against me for a bunch of reasons. One, I'm not an agent of a foreign power.
Hmm. What is an agent foreign power? You see, this guy, he think if he say I am not, he's done. You know, this is how foolish he is. In fact, the video you made is telling us how much terrified you are. Because if it's nothing, you just heard. You did not receive anything yet. So why you are worried? Why you are making drama about it? You said they'd read your text. That mean this guy, I think, he did leak information for him that they are watching you. They got your text. They got your text. Now the text he's talking about, why he didn't show us the text he did? So we will see he have nothing wrong. Like what you said to the mullah of Iran, said, I love you. What you said to them? What do you have? What is the business between you and those who want to kill every Jew and every Christian? What you were talking about? Stock market? The paint of your house? What's exactly between you and them? Like, are they your cousin? You see, if this guy is originally from Iran, I will say this guy may be texting his family in Iran, right? What do you have to do with them? Why you are texting the government of Iran, not the people of Iran? The liar, he says he is texting the people of Iran. Are you texting the Iranian, all of them? Why you didn't tell us who you were texting? Before the war. He's talking about few hours before the attack. And I will not be surprised, by the way, if a Trump, he used him. And I will tell you how. I think that Trump, he been warned about him and the other guy that they are a mole, especially this guy. So what I heard that Trump, he leaked information to Tucker Carlson that they will not attack Iran. It's just a bluff. Nothing will happen soon. Tucker Carlson, right away, he texted the Iranian regime saying, I have a serious information saying Trump will not attack you. The result of that, they used him, because they knew that he is leaking information. The result of that, second day in the morning, the mullahs of Iran, the supreme shit mullah, he was having a meeting not under the ground, above the ground. He was not afraid. In fact, all the cabinet of the government, they were meeting normally. Because Tucker Carlson looked like he gave them a very good news. No attack on you. Trump is bluffing. And then, after he delivered the message, and for sure they are watching the message, as you see, they did the hit. So he was like a stupid tool. They used him. They knew he is helping the enemy, and they use him to get into the enemy. This is why they did not arrest him. They did not come to him right away. They did not mention anything because they want to get more details about the activities.
Unlike a lot of people commenting on U.S. politics and global affairs, I have only one loyalty, and that's the United States. And
Sure. This is why you defend Qatar. I mean, you have loyalty to everybody, right? Everybody is called American. Anyone is American. You have loyalty to it. This is why you support Hamas, Hezbollah. You are very loyal to America, and you support Islamic Sharia law, which says women we can beat them, children we can rape them, Christians we can kill them, Jewish we can burn them. You have loyalty to America for sure.
I've never acted against it. Its
Never,
interests are the only interests I care about because I'm from here and I have a lot of kids.
You have kids? I'm really convinced now, guys. He is from here. He have kids. Okay.
So that's not a concern. I've also never taken money from any.
How we know? You see, these days there's a lot of way for giving money. Isn't it you who said you are going to move to Qatar, Mr. Loyal to America? Guys, isn't it him? The video is there. He said he claimed that he bought a property in Qatar. Why Sakar Carson want to move to Qatar? Just a question. This guy love America. He loyal to America. You know, why you want to go and live in the enemy country? Hmm? You see, if I am like I am a migrant. I'm not born in USA. So if I go to a different country, let us say I became older, I decide to go and live in a different country. Well, I don't have a family here, I don't have etc. I can go, I can, you know, still I love America, but I'm not born here. Not all my family here, not all my roots here. You live in where? Why? What is the reason? For me, if I move from this city to this city, this city, all the same. Wherever I go, I don't have anybody. You are going to go to Qatar. Why? I'm an Arab. I'm not going to go there. Why I want to go there? What is exactly good in Qatar? Making you favor in it over USA. You are a Muslim, obviously. This guy, he converted to Islam, obviously, secretly, and he is an Islamic terrorism agent. He's supporting Hamas. He defends Hamas. He insults America. He do everything he can to protect the terrorist. So where's your loyalty? So he confirmed that he have his text. He sent text. He was communicating with our enemy in the time of war. You know, he knew that Trump, he gave warning to Iran. I think he gave them 15 days, correct? Before the attack. That if you don't agree with the conditions, we will attack you. So this is now serious. He knew that now we are going to war with them. Why you are communicating with the enemy? Are you an official who is recognized by the foreign minister to communicate with them, to negotiate? Are you an employee in the department of, like, you know, to say negotiation, or like a branch of government who is in charge of negotiation? Who are you? If you are a journalist, you want to make interview, you can make interview, but it's not an interview. You are sending text messages about what will happen tomorrow. If you have an interview with the biggest mullah of Iran, you should not tell him, I heard the American will do this to you. That is a treason. Even if it's an interview. So there's no interview. There's no reason for you to talk. They don't speak your language. They are not your cousins. They are the enemy of your countries, and you are communicating with them, and you claim there's nothing wrong. Right? And he claimed to be Christian too. Yeah, they put those pictures behind them just to make you believe that those are believers, the same as this woman, the wicked woman, cow dance. She have bigger cross behind her, but her favorite man is the pimp Andrew Tate. You know, I made a video about this guy, if you remember, almost 4 years ago. I told you this guy is a crook. He's a traitor. Many Christians here, they stopped coming, they got upset. They said this guy is the only one standing for the truth. He is conservative, he is a Christian. The same about when I made the videos against this cow dance. Because, my friend, I see what you don't see. They have a very evil spirit. Their life is wicked. And you know, there's something very important to always recognize. Tell me who is your friends, I will tell you who you are. Take that from me. If you want to know a person, how good, how wicked, how bad, check out his friends. Who is the friends of this guy? Andrew Tate. Putin is his favorite. The mullahs of Iran. The Mujahid, even he defended Afghanistan. Osama bin Laden was right, according to him. Those are his friends. You notice that all of them, Gowdan, Sucker Carson, and what is her name? This blonde Megan, stupid Megan. And then lately, we have this wicked woman, Marjorie Green. Marjorie Green. You remember I warned you about her a long time ago. All of them, they have one thing they share. Number one, they hate Ukraine. Why they are hating Ukraine? Because Putin, he support Hamas. And the one who support Hamas, we should support him. Putin, he support Iran. The one who support Iran, we should support him. Putin, he support anyone who hate America. Anyone who want to take America down, we should support him. All of them, they are in love with the same friends. If you remember when this wicked Carson, he wicked to Moscow. Anyone remember the video? Let me see if I can find it. It's very funny and very stupid. And you know, obviously he's making fun of the mind and the he don't respect people. So he make a video about how cheap Russia is, how clean the underground, how beautiful, how we can compare it to New York. Now I have to agree with him. New York, under the ground, trains, etc., is messed up. But that is not the scenario. It wasn't a video about just a mall, about a shopping center, about underground here is better. Because that will not make, that's not what make Russia great. What make Russia great, can I insult Putin and I stay free? Can I go against Putin election and I stay free? Most of the countries who have a very dictatorship, nobody dare to throw garbage in the street because the punishment is severe. Not because they are really in love with being clean necessarily. If you go to North Korea, who dare to break the law? Because the penalty is execution. Jail, their jail is empty. Nobody at jail. The jail is always empty. This is the video of him. Go into the mall and he said to you, compare 400 Russian compare $400 Russia 104 bill. Let us see, hold on. Yeah, this is my favorite video. And imagine who is the one who go who like Sakar Carson when he talk now. The young Turk, the Muslim guy in the young Turk, he like him now.
So a long-standing feature, maybe the longest-standing feature of Cold War propaganda in the West was the...
Did you hear? Cold War propaganda in the West. How he want to fix it? He will take you inside the grocery store, and he will show you the prices in in the marketplace here, that it's very cheap. But the wicked, he will not, because he's assuming that most of Americans are ignorant, and many of them, they are totally naive. I don't want to use the word donkey, even though the word donkey fit sometime perfectly better. He will tell you what $100 can do in Russia, but he will not tell you how much the salary of a Russian person. He compare what $100 can do in Russia to what $100 can do in Walmart. In fact, many of the things he bought here is cheaper in Walmart. However, for sure, $100 in Russia, they would do better than $100 in USA. For a very simple reason. In Russia, the salary is $300, $400, $500. Rarely you will find somebody he make more than $1,000. So he is fooling people, saying to them, look how cheap it is. Cheap is about who is buying. When I went to Ukraine, it's way cheaper than Russia. But how much the Ukrainian person make a day? How much they make a month? How much they make a year? Then we will understand that this is not a cheap. So he speak about Cold War, but reality, he is a foreign agent trying to make the image of Putin shiny. The Russian problem is not the food, you donkey, even though it's expensive for them. The Russian problem is that Putin, he will never leave the office. The Russian problem is if somebody go to election against Putin, he will end dead, either killed by poison or killed by a knife. Go check it out. The Russian problem is that Putin, he want to go invade other countries. The Russian problem is that the Russians are running away from their country because they don't want to serve in the army. The Russian problem is that he destroyed their economy and banks almost going bankrupt. And then how we want to show you that Russia is happy? You go to a grocery store and show you the price of one bottle of wine. But I can buy one bottle of wine in Walmart for $5. Very laughable and very stupid.
I went from amused to legitimately angry. So we were guessing what this would cost. Everybody here from the United States buys groceries, and we didn't pay any attention to costs as we were just putting in the cart what we would actually eat over a week. And we all came in around $400, about $400.
Go right now and search in YouTube the average salary of a Russian person. Hey Google, what is the average salary of a Russian person and what is the average retirement salary?
Not sure.
Stupid. Hey Google, what is the average salary for a person who is employed in Russia?
As of early 2026, the average monthly nominal wage in Russia is approximately 140,000 RUB, roughly $1,650 United States dollars. However, this figure fluctuates significantly based on region and industry. Regional differences, Moscow and St. Petersburg see much higher averages, often exceeding 160,000 RUB, while some rural regions may.
What is the salary of someone is a retired teacher in Russia?
As of early 2026, the average monthly pension for a retired teacher in Russia is approximately 22,000 to 26,000 RUB, roughly 280 minus 330 United States dollars. While teachers are eligible for long service pension.
Guys, did you hear it? 280 to $330 a month. Salary of a retired teacher. You serve all your life teaching, and now you are retired. And you want to go do shopping. Tucker Carlson, he spent $400 for buying those stupid things in the counter. The salary of a teacher is between $280 to $330 a month. And this wicked man, he says to you that there's a Cold War propaganda. Remember, in the $330 or $280, you have to pay rent because those are poor people, not necessarily can afford to buy a house. You have to pay for rent, you have to pay for food, you have to pay for heat, you have to pay for electricity. All of this in the $280 or $330. According to Sakar Carson, he spent $400 here. He found things so cheap. In fact, actually, one of you, he said something very, very true. Why there's a lot, I mean, the store is so big, but the store is empty. Because the normal people, they don't go here. This is a very expensive place too. They go and seek cheaper areas so they can afford to buy. And what they buy? They will buy a food which is the cheapest and the lowest. So now he's trying to prove to you that the Russian and the Putin, they are happy. Russia is a paradise. He will not mention to you the gang of the Chechenian if in Moscow, beating up people, the mafia of Putin, people disappear, journalists, a priest get arrested because he said, we pray that the war will be finished. Just because he said the war. Trump did not allow them to say the word war. You can say only operation. And this guy, he claimed to be a journalist. Right? And the Cold War of the West against Russia. In fact, before the war with Ukraine, the West was so close to Russia. Every American company, almost every Western, German, French, they open branches in Moscow. Is that correct, guys? The Cold War is over a long time ago. All of Europe depend on the oil of Russia. He's lying. There's no Cold War against Russia. Otherwise, why we are having business with them? They have McDonald's, they have Apple phones, they have everything. It's him, this wicked man. So why they love him? Because he support Iran, and he support Hamas, and he support Hezbollah, and he support the Houthi. Let us say it and make it clear. Anyone who support the devil, they love him. So now he is accused, and obviously, as he said, they have his text. They did read his text. Look at the eyes of the devil.
Like that, acting as an agent of a foreign power. Report the Department of Justice on the basis of a supposed crime I committed. What's that crime? Well, talking to people in Iran before.
You see how he lied to people, talking to people? What does that mean? People. He knew that he is in a deep shit. Otherwise, he would say, I was talking to a journalist in Iran. What the problem? No, he said people, to make you not to know really the details. What do you mean, people of Iran? You were talking to the whole people of Iran in your text? So all the Iranian country, they were talking to you in your text? Wicked, satanic. And I am glad that he will be doomed very soon. I hope so. I pray for it. You know, I don't pray. I don't like to pray for people to get, like punished. But sometimes I do. And this is one of them. I prayed for this guy. I prayed for Joe Biden to be humiliated. I prayed for Kamala Harris to be like out. I prayed for the cow dance. This cow dance, until now, my prayer did not come true. I hope it's going to work. I pray that this woman, she will go bankruptcy. I prayed this man will be exposed. I prayed. And it's coming. There's only one left. Cow dance. You know? Cow dance. I pray that this woman will go bankruptcy. Remember now she have a case. You know, she keep attacking the wife of Macaron, saying that she is a male. And here you see how wicked she is, how satanic she is. The man is happily married, and the women she never said, and there's no proof that she is a male. Then why you are making this noise? Why you are being wicked? What's your problem? Wicked, satanic. She have a demon inside her. Oh, this woman, she changed his gender. Let us say, for the sake of argument, he did. Let us say it's a man. What a woman she live in USA have to do with a woman she is not in a political position. See, she is not the president of France. She is not the supreme leader of France. She is not the minister of defense or the foreign minister. She is nobody. She is just a wife. Why you are going like a dog with rabies after the women? Wicked. And then this woman, she sued her in the court. I don't know where the court now, but I'm sure it take time. I hope she is going to be screwed. I hope the judge, like, it's going to be fun if the judge forbid her from using a microphone again. What do you think, guys? This will be more horrible than the fine she will pay. What if somebody fabricating news about you, cow dance, that you are a male? Oh, I have kids. With that woman, she have kids too. Those kids are fake. They are not yours. If you see how vicious she is attacking. This is personal. Is that the job of a journalism? So she promote and rotate defending him when the guy, he made it clear that he lure women into sex, human trafficking. Their friends is pimp, a terrorist, a dictator. This is their friends. And in the top of that, she have a bigger cross behind her claiming to be Christian. Very, very wicked, disgusting people. Right? Well, what we can do? Let us see if there's any new news from Trump. So now he gave them 10 days. After 10 days, he will give them another 10 days. Trump is funny, seriously. Okay, hold on. Trump, he says he delay the destruction of the power plant 10 days from now. Trump saying that the negotiation coming so good. He said that the Iranian, they beg me to not to hit the power plant and give them more time. However, the attack of the American, and this is the good thing, the attack of our army and the Israeli army, which is our army too, is keep like nothing changed, is not even slowing down. In fact, it's going harder and harder, which is very good. Negotiating. I like what this guy, the Minister of War, he said. He says, my department negotiate with the Iranian by bombing them. And I agree with him because this is the only language they understand. You see, why didn't they agree in the condition of Trump before war? Why did they not listen? He was negotiating with them almost for 11 months. He ended with nothing. They were playing games. Now, because you are bombing them, wiping the floor with them. They are listening carefully. All right. And the funny that 2 days ago they claimed that Trump was negotiating with himself. The official, he went in TV and he says the Iranian are not going to negotiate with someone like you. And today, just today, the Iranian regime published in their TV that this is true. We are negotiating with America. How can your citizen even believe you stupid Iranian government? One day you say to them we are not negotiating, the second day you say it's true. One day you say to them this is propaganda of the American, don't believe it, the second day you say it's true. That means they will believe now the American, they will not believe you. Right? Third day and fourth day you have to worry about. Well, I like that actually. You know, this remind me when I was like more Arabian now than now. When I bought a shoe in the Middle East, the guy in the store he told me, "Hey, listen, CP, don't wear the shoes first. The first 3 days, don't worry about the shoes. The first 3 days they will hurt you because they are new. After that, it's going to be fine." So what I did not wear the shoes for the first 3 days to avoid hurting me. You know, I was like thinking about it in a smart way, like as an Arab. I mean, the guy he said is going to hurt you first 3 days. Why want to wear it first 3 days? Think about it. To look like the stupid Iranian regime, Trump, he said to them, is going to hurt you in 15 days. They said, let us skip the 15 days and we will not wear it. Right? Yeah, I forgot my roots. The second I took my socks, I forgot my roots. Trump, he said, the Iranian, they asked me for 7 days. I gave them 10. Oh, look, Trump became generous now. He is donating, you know, charity. They asked for 7, he gave them 10. How nice. When you will debate with Abdul? 2 days ago, we have a debate with the Abdul. Nobody watch it. Go watch it. Did you watch it? We don't have anybody watching. You people like to see people in the camera and the screen, you know. You see video and you don't like to watch real debate. You like to watch, you know, silly ones who claim to have knowledge from both sides, Christians and Muslims. Right? The one who have knowledge, nobody watch him because you need entertainment. You do not need... Nobody's watching a debate, actually. They are watching entertainment. Well, here we go. Go watch the Shia guy. He was debating. And we have ultimate fart, he called me too. Mostly Muslims don't dare to call me, you know. But if they do, it's going to be funny as usual. Right? Yeah. All right. Yeah, the Abdul, the Shia guy, in my debate with him. If you, I don't call it debate actually. Those are not debate. You know, those Abdul are liars. I never debate a Muslim because simply you cannot debate a Muslim for a very simple reason. They are liars. So in order to debate a liar, how you can do it? Mission is impossible. So the only way to debate Abdul is not to debate Abdul, to spank him, to corner him, to bust him. Nobody can debate Muslims because nobody can debate liars. They would lie about anything you say, you know, anything you ask them. Like, do you is Ali and his family they are light? No. Oh, this is not the video. The video before it. Hold on. Where is the video before it? Um, this one here. All right. Shalom. This one here. If you listen to the Shia guy when he called me, he will die laughing at the stupidity of those people and how much they think they can save their ass by lying.
Yeah, he made a mistake.
What do you mean he made a mistake? Hold on. When he called me, what time? I don't know. And Muhammad, he wanted her. Let us see where he called me. I'm showing Sunni books. We have to show Shia book. You are a Shia.
You did speak about the Quran. You did say in the Quran.
Yes, the
Said that the Prophet did marry a child, but where in the Quran?
no. I did not say. I did not say. I did not say. Listen, Shia boy, Hezbollah. Listen. Anyway, the conversation starts here in the moment 44 minute and 46 second. I can copy the time for you, and you can watch it if you are interested. And watch and laugh, and you will see how hilarious the Shia are. Not only I wipe the floor with them, I wipe the floor with them. In order to make your message reach a wider pool of audience, you should show your face because that will deform, boost. Yeah, I understand. But I'm a very private person. I'm not looking to be a celebrity. This is why I don't really show my face. If people like to listen, they are welcome. What I can do, I'm not desperate for, the important for me is people to learn. Otherwise, we are not doing business here. Who like to learn is welcome. If you want like entertainment, you can go to other channels like Wood, AP, those channels, they eat the Quran, wear a wig in their hair. If you are looking for something for like kids talk, there's no real reference, there's no real study. You see, not a single video of mine is not about reference. I never have a video is not about reference, right? So when you watch my video, you learn. When you watch other people videos, it's just killing time. Well, if you want to kill time, well, I don't know. This is your business. For me, I don't kill time. For me, I try my best to carry on teaching and education to others. So one day when I die, and it's going to happen sooner or later, people, they learn better, they can fight Islam better. Our young ones, they can stand and continue the mission. So here, when we speak about anything, always I have a reference in the screen. Always. I read it for you, I translate it for you, I show you the the false translation. You go to those channels, you learn what? Jake said, Jake, Malik, Jake and Malik, and eating the Quran. There's no real education. There's nothing, serious. There's nothing to arm the Christian. And they keep repeating the same topic. The dilemma of the Quran. They have one thing. The Quran preserved. The dilemma of the Quran. That's it. We are done with Islam now. Right? When there's a billion people in Islam, way more. Actually, every page in the Quran is a dilemma for the Muslims. But they focus on those things because their knowledge is limited. Thank you, really. My English is funny. So first time I heard somebody saying, "I keeping you in my prayer," but because my English was not good, I said, where do you want to keep me? You want to keep me in the prayer? Is that like a closet or something? But now I know. Thank you. Uh, no, I'm not worried about people trying to stop me. Nobody can stop me. There's only one person can stop me, the one who created me, my Lord, my Savior. Otherwise, I fear nobody. You know, if I have fear, I will not write books. When I speak about Islam, I speak the most aggressive language you can ever hear. And all of you, you know that. I don't sugarcoat, I say it as it is. So this is not about I fear anybody, and nobody can stop me. It doesn't matter what they do. In fact, they tried all the time. If not, always they censor me. My channel should be millions, not 200,000. In fact, if you look at my channel, I have 222,000 for the last 3 months. Frozen. Which doesn't make sense. Like when you get the 50,000, then the number will jump so fast. Usually, each time I reach 70, 80,000, YouTube delete my channel. So they tried all the time to stop me. They sent thousands of signatures to Amazon to take down my books. I threatened Amazon to sue them. They put it back. They did everything they can. One day I was scanning my computer. I found cookies from the Department of Hate Crimes. So the Muslim, they try everything. Imagine they reported me to Hate Crimes Department. But for sure they watched me. They saw found nothing. They did everything they can. In the book of Satan. And they failed. All right. What you will do when you become famous? My friend, what are you talking about? I believe that I am the most well-known person between Muslims ever. The Muslims in Indonesia, they are doing PhD study about me. According to the PhD study, that there's 23 million videos. 23 millions. And this is only until the year 2021, something like that. 23 million videos with the title of Christian Prince. Can you believe it? So what you would do when you become famous? That's funny. I'm not. Yeah, I mean they have a phobia about me to the point they are making a PhD study. You know, why in the world they want to make a PhD study about me? Because I'm not famous. And this is not my target. You know, it's not me. I want to be famous. The whole idea is people learning. Yeah, go and read the PhD. It's funny. They have a full study how a Christian prince become a Christian prince. Yeah. They will never be able to refute me even after 1,000 years from now. Not because I am a Christian prince, but because I speak the truth. All right? And when you speak the truth, what this wicked religion can do about it? Right? It's not because I'm a Christian prince, it's because they cannot refute me, for I have the truth in my side. We say the truth, we stuck with the right side, and we have the knowledge. If we are liars, anybody can refute you. Easy. The reason all those dummies, they avoid me, like why they line up to debate with the AP? Why Mimi Hijab ambush the AP, but he will not ambush me? Ambush me. Why does Fifi make 100 videos, 100 lie to Christian Prince, but he will never dare to talk to me for a second? All right. Yeah, I know. Face is not important. Yeah, but people they like to see in cameras. I understand. The second they knew that they cannot, they have no choice to win, they will go to someone else. Like this guy Jake, he made a video. The Jake, the potato Jake. You know, this guy is just a kid. I mean, everybody want to debate Jake. Then they wonder yourself, like, who is this Jake? Is he like a person who have degrees in Islam? He is a scholar. This guy just converted from the street yesterday to Islam. Obviously, he's a loser. He know nothing about his religion. He know nothing about our religion or our belief. And then they want to debate him. Yeah, the purpose of the PhD is to explain that Christian Prince is not a good guy. You know, he tried to convince you using his strong knowledge in Arabic and a strong knowledge in Islam, but he is not being truthful. So don't think they are making PhD to praise me. No, you know, an Islamic university. The study, actually, I don't know if anyone of you have the link for the PhD. Let me see. Um, did I save it somewhere? Let us see. I have the website. Ah, I found it. This is one of the website. There's other website. I don't know which one. From framing to flaming, the cross theological debate. How are Christians princes? Blah 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 blah. So this is the study. You know, you can see what. I guess if you click in it, you can see. It's a PDF file. Yeah, you have to click. Here we go. How you can zoom in? It's not working. Yeah. Anyway. Trying to solve the problem because you know the many Muslims they start asking the sheikhs. Oh, you can see the screen. Hold on. It's my fault. All right. So this is the website, guys. I found it here. This is the website. This is the title. Let me put it in the screen again. Where is, here we go. This is the Muslim University. I searched, and this is the title. From framing to flaming in the cross. Theological debate. And this is the study. And then you click at the PDF. This one will open for you. And they have supposedly a full study about me. Right? All of this talking about me. CP briefly reveal his dark childhood history. The funny, by the way, they are putting my Patreon page too. I love it. So when I was a child at a school, I was told that by my Muslim teacher during the classroom that anyone who is not a Muslim is dirty. The teacher has given me his own proof, taken straight from the Quran. Now they are making things up. I did not say that exactly, but I meant for sure that, yeah, I learned this, but this is not what it says. But anyway, CP explained that his effort get to the stage where not without due process. Instead, he went painstakingly through serious learning process. Or in other occasions, CP also stated that his motivation was nothing but to prove to Muslims that the dogma they had long believed in to justify other religion nearly had a fearless and blah 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 blah. You can read it. And then if you go down here, let us see. Look at this. This is the method the Christian Prince he used, you know. And here they are showing you how many videos. There's a way you can zoom in. I don't know. I can't zoom in. But anyway, here it says there's a 20.3 million videos under the name of Christian Prince. And this is until the year 2020. I think the date is listed here somewhere. Yeah, I think that the year. 2020. Yeah. So until the year 2020, there's a 20.3 million. You know? Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I made a big revolutionary in Indonesia. In fact, if you go to TikTok, you will find like 1,000 people in Indonesia, and they call themselves Christian Prince. You know? Yeah, because Indonesian, you know, they used to have zero knowledge about Islam. They don't know how to refute them. So when this guy Christian Prince came, he made a revolution. So now the Indonesian, they have not only big mouth, they have a long tongue. They wipe Islam with it. So the Muslim, before they used to attack them, the Christian do not know how to answer because they don't know, you know. But now any Indonesian, even a kid, he can refute them. He can laugh at them. Yeah. We praise the Lord. He gave us the opportunity and the tools to make it happen. Of the 20.3 million videos that have been uploaded, the study selected only the top 2 videos theme, blah, 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 blah. The 2 videos are titled Ayat, what? Mistaken Alam al-Quran. Is that supposedly Arabic? I have no idea what they are saying, you know. Misleading verses in the Quran. You know, this is stupid, and you don't know what language they are using. But anyway. Well, I hope now they became professor in the university teaching about me. Right? Yeah. Anyway, if you like to learn more about Islam, you can get my books from Amazon. The admin carry is posting them. We have a treasure of reference. My books is nothing but a treasure of reference, no speeches. And they are very simple to understand, you know. And for sure, he will notice they are attacking me. They are not speaking good about me, you know. They are trying to defend how I convince people that Islam is false. For example, which is explaining the context of the story, someone who asked the Prophet about the purpose of God condemnation of sacrifice, the revelation of Allah, Allah all-knowing, all-wise. In the later verse, the Quran shows such a question have also occurred from previous religion or religious people. But when they were cleared, they were uh, reluctant to do so. They were like hesitating to do so. So the same thing also happened when CP explained Quran 3:7. From the description, CP appeared to reserve the paragraph editorial by stating that data number 6 basically. So anyway, they're trying just to justify why the Quran is so stupid. But can they come and debate me and confront me? They cannot, you know. Anyway, just to make it simple for you, if you ever have any famous sheikh, he is willing to debate me, I will be happy. I never said no to anybody. Be my witness. They avoid me, they stay away from me, they run away. They will go to easy, soft target. First, number one, you have to be a person who don't speak Arabic, because now you are danger free. Because speaking Arabic, by speaking Arabic, I cannot fool you about what the word mean. I cannot fool you, say that this doesn't say that. See. Number two, you have to be a person who is not too much knowledgeable, because you can be speaking Arabic, but you can be fool about Islam. In this scenario, they will debate you. But the second they notice that you know Arabic and you are very, very well educated about the garbage of Muhammad, they will do anything to avoid you. They will debate anyone except you. And this is why I struggle to find somebody to debate me. But in the other Christian channels, they have busy line. One after one is calling. Here is dry. If I stay 4 hours waiting, I might get one or two if I'm lucky. If I'm a person who don't know English, who do not know much about Islam, I mean, I know limited stuff about Islam. I know she's 6 years old, you know, those stupid stuff. Then they will come to debate you. No problem. But the second they notice that you are a person of knowledge, they will do anything to avoid you. Anything. Because that is dangerous. All right. Any question before we finish for today? Anything? Yeah, it doesn't say that. CEP, like this guy Fifi. I say Islam allowing you to do prostitution. Fifi say Christian Prince is lying. Islam doesn't say that. CEP. Then Fifi, when he go with his friends alone, and obviously a Muslim recorded him, he said, yeah, the Quran says you can be a pimp. So for me, if I say it, Christian Prince is lying. When they are sitting together, it's true. In fact, there is many people, they came to my channel only when they saw what happened with David Wood with Mimi Hijab. David Wood, because he do not know how to debate as usual, and because Muslims they do mockery, you know, the 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 reason of mockery, they cannot answer, they cannot refute, right? but we can mock. And if we mock, we can make people think that we are winning. Right? So in that debate, if we can quote a debate, Mimi Hijab was making fun all the time, and David Wood, he is sound like he is in trouble. He do not know what to say. So people, they got so upset from that stupid debate. It was actually Mimi Hijab was very lucky to debate David Wood, because he became famous because of that debate. Mimi Hijab was nobody, and he's still nobody. But since he debated David Wood, he boom. The Muslim consider him a hero. David Wood made him so famous. Very horrible, very stupid debate. Mimi Hijab made tons of mistakes, which is giving David Wood the opportunity to wipe the floor with him. But because David Wood don't have the knowledge, and obviously he is not a fast thinker. You see, this is what happened when you debate based on a computer in front of you. I will use computer so if I want to debate, because I want to pull reference. But I want to debate written debate. So what they do, this is their weakness. This is why they are not debaters. They make a presentation and they choose a topic. A true debate should not, I should not tell my enemy what weapon I will use. I mean, have you ever heard of somebody saying to you, where I will punch you? How that can be a debate? So, okay, let us, this is the topic. Now, every one of them, he go to the computer, he starts searching, he make article, and then he goes stand in the table there, and he's reading from the article in front of him. How in the world that is a debate? Secondly, why you go to a Muslim arena, promoting them, helping them, supporting them? Second mistake, where they can mock you, and the majority there are Muslims. Why you are going there? What about we debate in an area which is not a Muslim, not a Christian? So at the end of the debate, right away Ali Dawah, he made a video asking Muslims for donation. Brothers, sisters, 100,000 Muslims leave in Islam a year in USA alone. Please, so now they present themselves that they are the one who defend the faith. They prove it supposedly, because look, David Wood could not really answer. Even though everything Mimi Hijab in the debate he did, it was a lie. And then Christian Prince, he have to make maybe 10, 15 videos to expose all the lies of Mimi Hijab in that debate. And then many people, they start coming to my channel because they notice who is the one who can refute those. This is why this potato, Mimi Hijab, he will never dare to come to me. At that time, Mimi Hijab don't even have 70,000 subscribers. He is right now have 1.3 million. This video watched by 4.7 millions. Almost 5 million. 5 millions are laughing. 5 million Muslims. But what we can say, Christian Prince, Genesis 1 has animals created before a human. And hold on. Where is the comment? Put it in the screen. Yeah, because one verse speaking about the creation of heaven, the garden, and one creating about the creation of the whole universe. So you are mistaken. There's one place speaking about creating the garden of Eve and Adam, and the other one creating the whole world. So there's no contradiction. Uh, Same time, you know, like some people they try to find a contradiction, but if you read carefully, you will find that it's not even there, the contradiction. Anyway, if you are a Muslim, we can open Discord for you. I will make you read it, so you will see that this is no contradiction. Easy. Do we have any Muslim would like to call me? Do we have any Muslim? My advice to Christians, if you want to debate Muslims, first of all, you have to be educated in your belief and his belief. Otherwise, don't go for debate. Because Muslims always they will try to lie. Actually, the only defense they have is lying. All right? Before you go to war, like imagine you send, like we now we want to send our army to Iran. Should we send them with the short? Or we send them with armors, weapon, bullet, rifles, rocket, airplane? So this is how you look like when you are not educated trying to debate someone or going at war with someone. He is wearing his armor. A person wearing a short look funny, look stupid. So you will look stupid right away because obviously you are ignorant. They will make fun of you and mockery. And this is the method of Muslims. In fact, the Quran itself is a book of mockery. Muhammad, he make a chapter about his uncle in the Quran. Right? Bully. This is a bully. The God is bully. No, look at this. Look at it. What is it? The wife of the uncle of Muhammad wearing a robe? What? This God is talking? So this is a very low class cult. If we actually, it's not even cult. It's a gang. Anyone who opposes Muhammad, they bully him. What is this? This is made by God? God will talk like this? The God who wage jihad against lizard? So when you debate a Muslim, you have to be ready for the mockery. And you have to return it in mockery. They will say to you, you are a Christian, you should be nice. No. That's false. A true Christian person is the one who rebuke, not the one is nice. Because if we are nice, that means we said nothing. So we say to the liar, you are a liar. To the hooker, you are a hooker. To the fornicator, you are a fornicator. To the thief, you are a thief. We don't tell him Jesus loves you. That is a false teaching. You tell him first what is wrong with him. You rebuke him first. And then you ask him to repent. And then when he repent, he can receive Jesus. Not Jesus loves you. So many Christians, they became so much hippie. And Christianity become like a person going in the street giving hugs. But this is not Jesus. Jesus was rebuking all the sinners. Jesus was cursing those who will oppose God. Jesus, he punished them. Jesus, he warned them. Jesus, he flipped the tables on them just for buying and selling around the temple. This is why the Muslim, they think of you that you are so soft. And for them, that is weakness. So they look for someone sound weak. The second they see strength on you, they avoid you. So if you are a person they can mock and laugh at you, and you do not know how to respond, they love it. They take advantage of that. For you, you might think, oh, I'm being a Christian. No, you are not being a Christian, my friend. You are giving more fire to the fire. You are making the fire grow. So, is it a Christian act to defeat the fire before it burned the house? Or let the flame go up? For sure, is to defeat the fire. How we can defeat the fire? By being nice to the fire, or by taking the wood of the fire from it, so no more wood to be burnt. Jesus sat with the sinner, yeah, but not to hug them, not to praise them, right? When Jesus said to the women, "Go and sin no more," that was a warning. When Jesus sat with the sinner, because Jesus came for the sinner, and we are sinners, all of us. Isn't it the Bible says all mankind are sinners? All of them. So you get it wrong again when you say Jesus sat with the sinner, because all of us were sinners. Not one exception. The Messiah, when he came to this earth, he sat with all the sinners. But the same Messiah who came to the sinner to save them is the same Messiah who will send the sinners to hell. Is that true? Guys, is that true? He will send you to hell. He will command his angels, says, bring them in front of me and slay them. So they try to present for you Jesus as somebody he give hugs, he love everybody. Just wait for Jesus. The coming Jesus is not going to be the same as the one who came first time. I'm not saying it's a different person. No. I'm saying it's going to be different judgment. All right? And then you will find that you fooled yourself, thinking that you can commit sin and Jesus will forgive you, thinking you can live the life of filth and Jesus will forgive you. Time will come and your soul will be taken away from you, and then after that, there's no forgiveness. And I guarantee you, you will end in hell with Muhammad. Uh, yeah, so you have to show the Muslims the truth. And the truth is by rebuking them, not by giving them hugs. Not by saying Jesus loves you. No, Jesus don't love them. Jesus loved them to be saved, but don't love them with their wickedness. If I ask you, do Jesus love a child molester? You will say no. Why he don't love him? Because he's a child molester. Isn't it Jesus says it's better to put a milestone in your neck before you hurt the little ones? Put a milestone and throw yourself in the deep ocean? That is not an advice of somebody love you. That is a statement of someone who find you the worst of the creatures. Put a milestone in your neck and throw yourself in the deep ocean. You don't deserve to live here. That is Jesus. So if you are not willing to say to the child molester what Jesus said, you are no Christian. Right? Because Jesus said to us clearly, not to fear those who kill the body, but those who destroy the soul, which is in Matthew 10. Because those are the ones who are the scary one. But how they can destroy your soul? By sin. by following garbage like Islam and Muhammad, by gambling, fornicating, child molestation, theft, drugs. All those things will destroy your soul. Your soul, right? When Jesus, he advised us, like, if your hand or even your eye or any body of your part will cause you to sin, will cut it off. Better than all the body go to hell. Let part of it go. Which means even the hand you cut it off is going to go to hell. But now you repent, you are saved to go to heaven. But you did the right thing when you cut the hand which was causing you to go to hell. So this hand was dragging you to go to hell. And the hand here does not present a physical part physically, present action which you do with your hand. So cut the action so you don't go. We have tons of verses in the Bible. All of them, they are giving us a clear answer about what it's mean by saying Jesus loves you. Well, because first of all, one of the conditions the Muslims they have in countries they occupy is not to learn about Islam except from Muslims. If you read the Pact of Umar, you will find the Umar, he forbid the Christian to teach their religion, teach their children about Islam. Why? Because if they teach them about Islam, they will learn how to debate Muslims. They learn how to argue. So it was forbidden for a Christian to learn about Islam. Imagine. So you can tell them about your religion. You pay us money, we'll let you live. But never teach about Islam, because that is dangerous. Because then we have people who can refute Islam and they can expose Islam. You know what I mean? The same as false priests in certain era in Christianity, they were forbidding Christians to read the Bible. Why? Like in some territories. Because it's a business, they control the church. If you know the Bible, you can argue with them. You can prove them to be false. You can prove them to be dictators, liars. Education always is risky for those who want to take control of you. You know what I mean? He don't want you to know. So I can tell you you should do this. Then, okay, you don't question. I do not know the Bible. He is the priest. I do not know. So our enemy is our ignorance. The more you know, the more you are strong. The less you know, the more you are weak. Very simple. How we can find bacteria by knowing the bacteria, what is their weakness of bacteria, what medicine can do with it. This is exactly the same for anything in life. This is about family too. Like what can lead your son and your daughter to go for drugs or prostitution? If you learn why and how, they will not go there because you will deal with it. The mother, she is a single mother. They have no father. She is poor. She have no good job. She is busy dating every few days. The son, he go home. He found every day new man sitting at the top of his mama. Every day, the mother, she have a very foul mouth. She keeps saying bad language. What you accept from the child? In the age of 13, he's in jail. In the age of 16, he killed somebody. The girl in the age of 10, she start taking drugs. In the age of 14, she is sleeping around. And then the whole family, they will continue with such a garbage. You can type the Pact of Umar. You do not need me to show. This is easy. Type the Pact of Umar. The Pact of Umar. Just go do it now. You can read it, all of it. Uneducated mother mean drugs. Uneducated parents mean crimes, mean poverty. And the most education is important is morality. Is more important than mathematics. If your son one day come to your home and he have an apple in his hand, and you are the mother or the father, you say to him, where do you get this apple from? He said, I stole it from the yard of the neighbors. You say to him, go and get more. You just created a thief. So don't be surprised if a year or two or even next month your son is going to jail. If you shout at him, shame on you. Go put it back and apologize from them. You just created a good citizen, a beautiful human being. He will be good to you as parents. He will be good to the neighbors. He will never harm anybody. All right? Uh, yeah, anyway. So morality is the most important thing to learn from or to educate about, not really mathematics. Because if I know about mathematics and I am wicked, then what the benefit? I will end in jail anyway, and I will harm people anyway. I will be just a smart criminal in this case because I know mathematics very well. Right? All right. Do we have any Muslim? No? You are a Muslim, Khalid? Do you want to call me? I'm leaving soon, but if you are a Muslim and you call me, we can take you just for some conversation. Somebody asking the Hebrew word in Genesis 2:19 is there literally the formed? Yet some translation they had formed. Yeah, my friend, I told you it's a continue of what happened. So now it's already made. So it's continue of the story. So like if I say to you in a previous chapter, we build a room. Then the second chapter we say now the room is built. So what the problem? Formed is not making them now. All right. Speaking about the past, it's like a reminder of what you have done already. Where I can call you? Do you have Discord? If you have Discord, I can open Discord for you. Just give me an answer fast because if you don't, I will leave for today. Are you going to call Khalid? If you have Discord, say yes. I will open it for you. I just told you we can open Discord. Discord. You know what Discord is? Discord. This is the code for Discord. You can scan it. All right, then you don't have it. Maybe you can figure it out, and later maybe you can call me next time. It's all right. He don't have it, so he don't even maybe know how to use it. We will let him figure it out. And maybe next time if we go, we can open Discord from the beginning and take calls. Because obviously this war thing is going to take some time. And it's going to be kind of a boring news unless Trump he surprises us with something good. We will see what will happen. Yeah, Discord take time to download, take time to open. It's not really a friendly program sometime. So it's all right. So anyway, guys, I want to say thank you all for being here. I think for now we have done for today. And I hope next time we will have a good topic to share together and more things to learn. And remember, it doesn't matter how much you learn. It doesn't matter how much you learn. You learn nothing. You know, we are just a very tiny creatures in this earth. Knowledge is massive. In fact, all this earth is knowledge. This is the earth alone. So imagine the universe. So what we know is very little, very, very little. Even about, like, even when we speak about God, for God is a miracle. What I know about God, I know He can do things. I know He's a miracle. I know He came to save us, but we still need to know a lot about our Lord. And maybe that mission is impossible because to know about little creature, I need to study maybe 100 books. What about the one who created the whole universe? How much knowledge I need to earn with my limitation and my ability to learn. So you need to always remember that learning is good and learning give value to your life and change you. You see, when you learn, you change. The more you know, the more you are a new person. So when the Bible speaks about being born again, it's not only by being born again by spirit, not only by being born again by knowing the truth, but about born again by knowing the knowledge which is coming with the truth. So the truth will set you free, but how you can receive the truth if you don't have knowledge? So you receive the knowledge will free you. That is the truth. And the truth is the Messiah, our Lord. So the truth come to you, which means He come to you with the knowledge. He come to you with the truth which you need. And what you need to be saved. But always you need to educate yourself because Satan always adopt new situation. Satan, he change his skin. Satan, he changed his names. He have many names. He can always come to you in the clothes of a sheep, but he is a wolf. And the Lord, he warned us. This is the truth. This is the knowledge. They will come to you in the clothes of a sheep, but they are wolves. So he warned you. He told you. So somebody will come to you as a Sakar Carson. He will say, I'm conservative. I'm a Christian, but the fact everything he do is totally against Christianity. It's obvious that he hates Jesus. Anyone who defends Islam, he hates Jesus. Anyone who defends the wickedness, he hates Jesus. Anyone who prays sin, he hates Jesus. It doesn't matter what your ethnic, it doesn't matter what is your color, what is your language. Whoever promote wickedness, he hates Jesus. And always remember, you've been given the knowledge, which is the warning, that the wage of sin is death. It is death. The more sin you commit, the more death penalty became severe. And in the case, by the way, when we say death, we're not talking about a guy will go to the grave. No, no, this is not a death. You will wish. You will wish to go to the grave and it's over. The death we are talking about is hellfire. The death is you out of mercy of the mercy of God. It is not you dying. You wish. Because you died, that's it, I'm done. I did all the garbage I did in my life. Okay, no punishment, I'm fine, who care? I heard this woman, I raped that woman, I stole this thing, I robbed this guy, I shot this old man. Okay, no, this is not what death. Death is you out of the mercy of your merciful God. For then you have nothing but hell. And there's many verses in the Bible describe for you what hell is. However, trust me, as they say, one picture is better than 1,000 words, right? I hope you will never see it, because I don't think it is going to be something so pleasant. It is called hell for a reason. All right? Like, in Matthew, when the Lord, he says, wide is the gate. Wide is the gate. What gate? The gate which leads to destruction. Small is the gate. Which gate is the small? Which one is the one the Lord, he called it narrow? Is that one will lead to the life, to the road of life. That can be found in Matthew chapter 7. So the gate of sin, the gate of hell is wide, will swallow a lot of people. And the reason the gate of heaven is so narrow, because the number will be small. When he says wide is the gate, he's resembling to you how much people will go to hell. Not because it's comfortable. A lot of people, the majority maybe. Narrow is the gate, small, because the number is little. It's fit with the number. Why the Lord will make a long, wide road if the one will get in 20? Why I want to make it 20 kilometers if there are 20 or 10,000 people? So the Messiah always, he warned us about what it is going to be in the future. Majority of mankind are wicked. I mean, you can't walk in the street, women wearing nothing. Women are naked. In the old days, if a woman, she exposed her skin little bit, she feels shy. Now they don't even wear panties, they are wearing a skirt, you can see their vagina. There's no shame. Prostitution, human trafficking, drugs is the daily base of life. And the more wicked we go, the faster hell will come. See, God will not destroy this earth as long there is good people in it. But the corruption is increasing so fast. When a woman, she says she is a virgin, people laugh at her. Oh, she must be mental. She must be stupid. She need to see a doctor. Her parents will be worried about her. She is not sleeping around. This is how wicked the society become. The wrong is good, and the good is wrong. So be sure you don't fall for such a trap. Stay with the line of the gospel, for nothing good will come from those clothes you wear, exposing your skin. Nothing good will come from those people who go spend their day drinking and taking drugs and fornicating. There's nothing but diseases and AIDS and death and shooting and cheating and beating and violence. Always I want to say to you, bees goes to the roses, flies go to shit. Where do you want to go? You want to be the bee or you want to be the fly? Everyone goes where he belongs. I hope you learn, you heard me. I hope I was able to help you to make a decision if you are a sinner today to change your course of life. Because we have courses in our life. We change the way we listen to music. We change the way what we like to read. We change what we like to watch. We change who we like to be friend to. Because we have courses in our life. And a smart person is the one is wise, and the wise is foolish. Which mean you can be wise by being close to God, but still you are foolish compared to him. However, still you will be considered wise between mankind for choosing the right thing. Corruption sound good. Theft, you will get rich fast. Prostitution, easy money. But none of this will make you a human being. All of this will make you a wicked creature. And you will pay for your fruits. You hurt others, you will be hurt. You kill, you will be killed. You lie, you will be lied to. You cheat, you will be cheated. For this is who you are, and this is where you belong. Sin does not help you. Always I say to myself when I get tempted, I'm a man like you. I'm single. There's beautiful women. There's opportunity of sin, if we can call it opportunity. But always there is one sentence Jesus said, remind me, keep me from collapsing or falling into trap of sin. When Jesus said to the women, go and sin no more. The second I feel I am weak, I remember that phrase. Maybe you should print it, but not in the wall. Print it in your brain. Each time you see sin opportunity, remind yourself, go and sin no more. For sin will bring nothing but horrible life. Physically, mentally, spiritually, in every way, in every means. So we pray that the Lord will protect us from our sin, protect us from temptation, and this is why when they asked the Lord about how to pray, he taught us how to say our Father out of heaven and to protect us from temptation so we will not be fell into hellfire. So thank you all for being here. I hope I did not give you a headache with the last 15 minutes. You notice that the number of people here, they shrink the second we start talking about not to sin, not to fornicate. You notice that? Because people, they feel, he's talking to me. Uh-oh. This guy is, what he's talking about. I'm not going to listen to you. So the numbers shrink. Right? We heard their feeling, which is good. It's good to be heard. That means still you have a feeling. Right? When you get hurt, that means you have a feeling. You're still a human being. When you don't hurt, that means you are not a human being no more. Nothing affects you. You are just a very corrupt creature. You enjoy sin. So thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. Until we see you soon again, God is good. So is Jesus. And we are a crusade. Yeah.